Okay, I'm going to start this week's Caribbean Corner. So thank you everybody for joining us. A big thank you to Nadine, Charlotte and Megan, who are going to show us all about their resorts and their destinations today. So we're going to be experts. I'm going to let everybody introduce yourselves. So Nadine, if you can tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is today, please.
Hi, I'm Nadine. I'm based in the UK, but I represent the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board in the Bahamas. And we're giving away a £50 rewards voucher through your My Booking Rewards membership, and also a goodie bag of is a Nassau beach bag with Nassau flip-flops.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Nadine. And Charlotte, tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is, please.
Hello, so I'm Charlotte from Clear Marketing International, and we're the UK office for Ocean Hotels in Barbados. So I'll be talking to you. This is Barbados in the background, as you can see here. I am not there, unfortunately. We do have a £50, $50, €50 Amazon voucher as well as a prize to whoever gets the question right. So make sure you're listening carefully.
Super. Thank you very much, Charlotte. And we're quite excited as well about these to see these hotels. So you need to watch very, very carefully because the reward program is coming up any day now. So you definitely want to be logging your bookings. And last but not least, Megan in the sunshine.
Good day, everyone. My name is Megan Neemore. I'm here in Nassau, Bahamas, sunny Nassau, Bahamas, and I represent Margaritaville Beach Resort. And today we're giving out a goodie bag. So stay tuned to the secret question.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Charlotte, who's going to transport us to Barbados. So listen very carefully, everybody. Charlotte, over to you.
Thank you very much. Right, so let's get started straight away. I'll just share my screen. Okay, so as mentioned before, my name's Charlotte and I'm from Ocean Hotels in Barbados. We have got 3 hotels, first being Seabreeze Beach House, then O2 Beach Club and Spa, which is very new and exciting, and finally the little sister hotel, which is South Beach. So in Barbados, we are located in the south coast. So we're all very close to the airport, very close to St. Lawrence Gap, and also very close to Oyston's Fish Market. So really nice places to go out for eating and drinking. Both Seabreeze and O2 Beach Club are all inclusive, but South Beach is not. So it's a really good location for going out and making the most of your stay in Barbados. So I'm going to start with Seabreeze Beach House today. I do have a walkthrough video to make it feel like you are there. So please do sit back, relax and enjoy.
Welcome to the Seabreeze Beach House by Ocean Hotels, a chic, boutique, family-owned luxury all-inclusive resort on the stunning island of Barbados. We're so happy to be able to welcome back visitors from all over the world and have created our very own stay safe policies for the protection of our staff and our guests alike. As we move through this video, you'll see some of the changes that we've made. The hotel was completely renovated and upgraded in 2017, and the new Seabreeze Beach House name was born. It fits perfectly as we wanted to provide an experience of comfort and relaxation, as if you were staying in your very own luxury beach house, but with all your meals and the special touches of a luxury hotel included. This was the original beach house built in the 1930s, which is now converted into our reception area, and also home to the Cerulean restaurant. In the evening, this transforms into a stunning fine dining experience and is just one of our 6 dining options that we offer to guests throughout their stay. At Ocean Hotels, we truly believe that a large part of someone's holiday is to experience the culture of the destination and create everlasting memories. And as we move into the beautiful gardens, you will see one of our favourite additions to the property, our very own Rum Shop. These are very Barbadian in character, and we guarantee you'll love sitting here in an evening sipping a rum punch. Or why not try the pudding and sauce on a Saturday, a true Bayesian tradition. Our little twist is that this also serves great coffee, so to us, it's the best of both worlds. Next to the Rum Shop is the adult-only area of the resort with its own pool and uber-comfortable sun lounges, a 24-hour gym, and 2 jacuzzis that are very popular at sunset. Aquaterra on our right is a casually elegant space where our guests enjoy a leisurely breakfast or evening dining. The famous sunset deck is just beyond. Guests love this spot just for chilling out. You can understand why. As we walk, you will see why guests love the Seabreeze Beach House and its layout. 90% of the rooms have ocean views, all of the restaurants have ocean views, and even the 3 pools have ocean views. It's extremely rare for any hotel in Barbados to have over 1,000 feet of pristine white beach. We're very lucky. The gazebo on our right is a very popular destination wedding location. At Ocean Hotels, we have a dedicated wedding and events team ready to help with any of your inquiries. The gazebo is also popular with private dinners to help celebrate special occasions, and our guest services team is happy to assist with those plans. Moving to accommodation, we have divided our rooms into 2 distinct collections, the Classic Collection and the Luxury Collection. We're entering the Luxury Collection building, also known as the Mahogany Suites. We aren't able to see the Classic Collection suites today, but they were the original rooms and were completely renovated and upgraded in 2017, wonderfully appointed and beautifully decorated in a chic beach house style. They are very popular. The room types are standard, poolside, ocean view and oceanfront. We truly recommend that you encourage upgrading to one of the ocean view or oceanfront rooms. You can see as we move through the property that everyone's safety is top of mind. We ask that you wear a mask when you move around the property, but not when sitting or dining, and definitely not when sunbathing. Hand washing is encouraged, and there are hand sanitizing stations around the property. In the main areas of the resort and on the beach, we have set the furniture to allow for physical distancing. We are also working with Ecolab, an internationally recognised firm that specialises in environmentally friendly products, staff training, and is EPA certified. All rooms are cleaned, disinfected, and sanitised prior to arrival, as we want all our guests to feel safe, and you can feel confident that they will stay safe with us. When we decided to build the new rooms to Seabreeze Beach House, we imagined what the perfect room would look like. And we think we did quite well. These are beautifully and tastefully decorated in that same chic beach house style. They are spacious and comfortable with attention to the smallest details. Large luxury bathrooms, USB chargers in the lamps, the oversized king bed that looks directly out to the ocean, floor-to-ceiling windows for uninterrupted views. Even the balconies were designed so that when seated, nothing spoils that amazing view. We also included some added extra, such as a lovely bottle of bubbly on arrival, a very cool beach bag for you to take home, a pre-stocked minibar, and some handmade sweet treats served daily right to your suite. We also created some exceptional multi-bedroom suites that are great for families with more than 2 kids. I'm sure you know the struggle finding accommodation for them. Multi-generational families travelling together, or just a group of friends that want to be close by to each other but still need their own space. These are perfect. We have 2, 3, and 4 bedroom suites that can sleep up to 12 people. Families will also love the Little Dippers Kids Club, which is open late in the evenings during school holidays. And older kids will love the Teen Lounge. Welcome to the Mahogany Lounge. This is our main restaurant, which offers breakfast and lunch as buffets. In the evenings, it serves a beautiful a la carte service. The wooden mirrors and the key signature tabletop in the buffet room were created from the mahogany trees that stood here a few years ago. As a way to pay homage to their majesty, the centerpieces were also handmade from Bayesian sea fans from our seashore. These are just a couple of examples of how at Ocean Hotels, it's the details that matter to us. All pouring brands are premium standard, but we also offer top shelf brands as part of the all-inclusive, so you can be sure to find your favourite tipple from 7:30 a.m. with our famous mimosa breakfast to cocktails in the afternoon or that final nightcap at 1 a.m. Don't forget to join us for champagne and canopies at our sunset ritual. It's an unforgettable moment. Even though we have only 122 rooms, we have the space to provide different vibes to different spaces. Whilst the adult-only area is calm and relaxing, this end of the resort is for those that like a little more action, whether it's on the beach or by the pool. Our Flying Fish Beachside Grill provides casual dining and is swimsuit friendly. So it's great for families, especially the little ones, and with plenty of sun loungers from which you can top up that all-important tan. We also have a full activities programme, from running in the morning with guests and staff, a gentle stroll to historical oysters, or pool aerobics. You'll love the guest services team. One of our favourite additions was our 75-foot lap pool, great for those that like to exercise whilst away, but just as much fun for those that want to do absolutely nothing. We also have a great water sports team for those that like to be active on the water. From kayaking to hobby cat sailing, it's all included. Make sure you also visit our floating sun deck and our new sea hammocks. Still need another reason? Let me show you. Bright blue skies, 1,000 feet of white powder sand, and crystal clear oceans. It truly is the Caribbean dream. And it can be yours. From all of the team at the Seabreeze Beach House by Ocean Hotels, we're ready to welcome you back.
So I don't know about you, but I definitely want to be on a beach right now. So some of the rooms that were not mentioned in the video are our classic collection rooms. So these are the older rooms we had at the property originally. They are, again, the same style as the luxury collection here. They can sleep 2 adults and 1 child, or or 3 adults in the room as well. Just skip on to the next one. So as you can see, these are the views here. This one is one in front of the lap pool. And we do have twin bedded options as well. So new and exciting at Seabreeze Beach House is our new Tipsy on the Beach. So this is our beach bar here that we have got. It will be open daily from 10:30 till 6:30 p.m. possibly extended depending on how popular it is. But we do have skewers served here, traditional drinks in enamel cups, which is very Bayesian, and lots of snacks throughout the day. So it's a really good place to come and chill out and hang with your friends. So that is Tipsy on the Beach. And also, again, just mentioning weddings as we had previously, Seabreeze Beach House is really, really popular for weddings, and we do have our own dedicated weddings team here. So Debbie and Matthew will be on hand to help if you've got guests wanting to get married. So moving on now to our new and exciting hotel that we have got, and that is O2 Beach Club and Spa. So O2 Beach Club and Spa is due to open in September 2021. So we are going to have 130 luxury rooms and suites. We will also have swim up rooms and suites, as well as 6 dining options, a 24-hour gym, and an 8th floor roof deck terrace. So this is the beach at O2 Beach Club and Spa. So again, it's about the same size as we've got at Seabreeze. We've recently extended it, but it stretches right across the front of the property. This is our main pool, which we've currently got at the hotel. This pool is suitable for families and friends, obviously adults with kids as well. And this is the adults only area. So this is where the swim up rooms will be and all of the new rooms. We do also have a swim up bar in the adults only area. And onto the rooms. So we've got 3 different collections with our rooms at O2 Beach Club and Spa. So the first one is the club rooms. The club rooms are the hotel style rooms. So these are full-size bedrooms with balconies and ocean views and bathrooms as well. They can sleep up to 2 adults in these rooms. And then the luxury collection. So these are the brand new rooms that we have got. They're in a similar style to what we have got at Seabreeze already. But obviously you can see they're very bright, airy, fresh and modern. These are also all adults only. And finally, we've got the Concierge Collection. So these rooms are already at the hotel now. We are giving them a little bit of a facelift, so they will look slightly different to this, but they all have full kitchens in these rooms. You can, if you've got guests wanting to try something new, they can have hampers delivered to the room and cook for themselves if they want, but it is an all-inclusive property, so they don't have to do that. We've also got learn to and how to experiences included in these. So if they want to learn to do cocktail making or different types of cooking, they can do that as well, included in these rooms. Some of the dining options we've got, so the Bluefin Beachfront Grill, this is a swimsuit friendly beachfront restaurant. The Oro restaurant, which is located on the 8th floor, this is our luxury cuisine. We do have panoramic windows here as well, so you get the beautiful views. An Elements restaurant as well. This is going to be one of the main restaurants serving breakfast, lunch and dinner. And new and exciting, we've recently just got these images, so you're probably one of the first to see these, but this is our new spa that we're going to have at O2 Beach Club and Spa. So this is going to be located up in the new block, and obviously you're going to get beautiful panoramic views out of the windows as you're having your spa treatment. So can't think of anything better than that. And again, weddings at O2 Beach Club and Spa. We've got the weddings coordinators, Debbie and Matthew, who are available if you've got guests wanting to get married. They will be there to plan the day for them. We do only have 1 wedding per day at the hotels as well, just to make sure that guests are well looked after. And again, opening September 2021, so do not forget that date. Finally, we've got our little sister property, which is South Beach. So South Beach is a 4-star lead-in property. It is bed and breakfast. So if you have got guests wanting to come to the island to explore, go out and hire a car and sort of see the island themselves, then this is the perfect property. We are located in the middle there. I don't know if you can see. So this white building here. So we're across the road from the beach, which is not far at all. But you do get the beautiful sun lounges on the beach dedicated to the hotel, which is obviously what people want on a holiday in Barbados. We've got 1 restaurant and 1 bar at the hotel. So this is the bar here, which is next to the swimming pool at the front of the property. And the restaurant here, which obviously serves breakfast. So the room categories at South Beach, they're all suite. It's an all suite hotel. So we've got the junior suite, which are all very modern. They were renovated recently to that South Beach chic look. They all have full kitchens in there as well. So guests can obviously make food if they want to while they're staying. And yeah, they're all just beautiful rooms, really spacious as well, which is exactly what you want when you're on holiday and relaxing. And there's a front shot of the hotel. So we do have 1 swimming pool as well, which is located at the front. And that's Ocean Hotels. So yeah, my name's Charlotte and we represent Seabreeze, O2 Beach Club and Spa and South Beach. Thank you very much. I think I'm passing over to Nadine now.
Charlotte, you've got a few questions that have come up in the chat options for you. So if you wouldn't mind just going through and having a look at those, and we'll do the Q&A at the end. But yes, we're going to hand over. So thank you for that presentation. It was great. And we're handing over now to Nadine from the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. So what What I'm planning to do today is give you a little bit of insight into Nassau Paradise Island. But I know quite a lot of you have probably attended some of my training sessions before, and we have a lot of member hotels as part of the promotion board, and it's a lot to get through. So I'm just going to deliver you some news, some of the new stuff that's going on in Nassau, and before I hand over to our newest and really exciting hotel, Margaritaville, with Megan a bit later. So just quickly a recap of the Bahamas and where Nassau is in relation to everywhere else. So you can see the Bahamas here on the map, and how close they are to Florida. The smallest island there, Bimini, closest to Miami, is only 50 miles off the coast of Florida. And the Bahamas in total range just over 300 miles top to bottom, and just under 400 miles across. It's around 100,000 square miles of beautiful blue sea. And all of those islands that you can see are the islands of the Bahamas. And then you've got Nassau right in the middle, and it is one of the smaller islands, but it is the capital of the islands of the Bahamas. And Nassau actually sits on the island of New Providence, but local people do tend to just refer to the island as Nassau. They'll say, I'm going to Nassau, regardless of which part of the island they're going to. So that just gives you some context. And here is a close-up shot of New Providence Island. And just to give some context, here is the airport where we get the BA flights in, directed to Nassau from Heathrow. And then the main resort areas that where we have hotels are Cable Beach, downtown Nassau, and Paradise Island. So just zooming in on Cable Beach, and first up, Sandals Royal. So I'm going to go back. Sandals Royal Bahamian is the first one that you would get to coming from the airport. It really is only about a 10-minute drive from the airport, so not very far at all. And Sandals is obviously adults all inclusive. You know the brand, you know the product. Now the news about Sandals is that they have just announced that they won't be reopening that property until the 4th of November, and they're putting the hotel through a full renovation. Now I thought it was beautiful before, so we'll have to see how stunning it is when it comes out the other end. But one of the great features of the Sandals Resort in the Bahamas is that they have an offshore island directly opposite. So the people in the hammock that you see there, they're on the offshore island, and you can see the views back towards the mainland, and actually Bahama there in the distance. And also the fact that they have their second property, the Sandals Emerald Bay, in the Exumas, and so it lends itself really brilliantly to centre holidays in the Bahamas. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that property open again very soon. And then next door to Sandals, we've got the Melia Nassau Beach, which is a family all-inclusive, but well, it's going to be good news in the end, but unfortunately it's currently closed and will be for 2 years whilst they renovate that property too, a real deep renovation. So again, we look forward to see its come back in the not too distant future. But Melia sits right next door to Bahama. And so let's just have a quick look at the Bahama Resort. It's made up of 3 main brands: the Grand Hyatt Bahama, which is these 2 towers on either side of the central building, where you would find the casino, the Spa, lots and lots of different restaurants and shops. Then we have the SLS Bahama, which is this property here. If you don't know the SLS brand, it's quite a vibey kind of hotel with lots of music playing all the time. It's quite millennial really in its style, and it enjoys the Sky Bar right up on the top, where the guests and also people from the sort of local area come to watch incredible sunsets and drink cocktails. So very swanky. Then you've got the Rosewood, which is this property here, and that's one of our 2 mega luxury resorts. And as a guest at Rosewood, you would arrive through a private entrance, but you do have access through sort of a little back door directly into the casino and all of the facilities of the whole resort, and all of those pools and the beach area. But everything within Rosewood is exclusive to the Rosewood guests. So the pools within that little resort area are exclusive to Rosewood guests, and the beach area just immediately in front. And then the news from Bahama is that the water park is due to open in July approximately. And that would be quite a substantial water park, can take up to 3,000 guests, with slides and wave pools and surfing and so on. And it will be included in the price for guests at all of the Bahama resorts. And then depending on occupancy, if it's not too busy, then they would take paying guests from outside, but they will gauge that depending on how busy the island is at the time. And it will be fully accessible from Melia as well once that reopens, because the resorts are all linked to each other. And the second bit of news is they've just opened a mini golf course, an 18-hole, beautifully landscaped, proper golf course, but mini. It's not crazy golf as such, and that's right here down to the left-hand side of the image near the racket club, and therefore immediately accessible to the guests. Whereas the big golf course, the championship golf course, is across the road. That's the Royal Blue golf course across the road, which is available to all the guests as well. And then moving along the coastline into Nassau town itself, we've got 3 hotels that are members of the promotion board: Margaritaville, the British Colonial Hilton right next door, and just up the road, you can see at the bottom of the image, is Greycliff Hotel, which is a small boutique, 21-room property full of history and attraction that you would go to, even if you weren't staying there. And then, as you can see, they're right next door to Prince George Wharf, to all the shops, the Straw Market, Bay Street is the main shopping street. So anyone staying at Margaritaville and British Colonial Hilton and Greycliff can literally just walk out the front door and be right in the heart of all the history, go to visit the Pirates of Nassau Museum, go and see the art gallery, Government House, all sorts of really fascinating historical attractions. Join a culinary walking tour that takes you all around different eateries and bars of Nassau, whilst also regaling you with all the facts, history, and so on. So that the news, which I'm not going to say anything more about it, is that we've now got Margaritaville open in Nassau, and Megan's going to tell you lots more about that. The other great news that was announced a month or so ago is that Crystal Cruises are going to be homeporting their Serenity ship in Nassau throughout this summer, from the 3rd of July to the 16th of October. And what's brilliant about this is it is a Bahamas only cruise. So it departs from Nassau and goes on and picks up in Bimini as well. So you can board in either of those 2 islands. And it's a 7-day itinerary. So once you've done all your arrivals protocols into the Bahamas, the only extra thing you have to do is they do a rapid antigen test on embarkation, and that's it. You're done, because you stay within the Bahamas. So that's really, really exciting and a fantastic way to see some of the other islands. And then looking at this map, as you can see, you carry on along Bay Street. You can just see the cruise port over down to the left-hand side, and then you carry along Bay Street and go across the bridge, and you're on Paradise Island, where we have Atlantis, the whole of the Atlantis resort, Sunrise Beach Club and Villas and Bay View Suites, which are self-catering properties, and the very, very luxurious Ocean Club, a 4 Seasons resort, and Comfort Suites, which is a great property, really good pricing, and a way to get access to Atlantis, because all guests at Comfort Suites can have full access to Atlantis facilities and sign all their bills to their room. So the news from Paradise Island specifically is that Atlantis is open, and they've been putting guests into their brand new premium rooms in the Royal, and they've also got the Cove and the Reef are open as well. The Coral and the Beach still remain closed for the time being. So just a quick look at the entry protocols. So there was news yesterday that the Bahamas are now welcoming visitors who've been fully vaccinated, and they no longer need to get the PCR test in order to enter the country. So they must have had that at least 14 days prior to arrival. If you haven't been vaccinated, that's fine. You just need to get the usual PCR test, which is 5 days before. And then you go on to the Bahamas government website and apply for a health travel visa. So you upload your PCR test, negative test result, or your vaccine, or I don't know exactly what it looks like, but proof that you've been vaccinated. And you have to opt into the mandatory health insurance. Now, the cost of that is between $40 and $70, depending on where you're coming from and how long you're staying. So it covers you for any COVID-related medical treatment and hospitalization if you're unfortunate enough to get the illness whilst you're there, and repatriation for people in the USA and Canada. Unfortunately, not for people coming from Europe. So for those agents who are looking after travelers from the UK and Europe, you would need to make sure that your clients have their own insurance for that. But for those from USA and Canada, it is covered from within this insurance policy. So the reason it differs in cost is if you stay less than 5 days, you don't need to take a second test. If you stay 5 days or more, you have to take a rapid antigen test, and that's all provided for you, either within the hotels, or if you're staying in a smaller property, you can go to Doctor's Hospital in Nassau, and there are other medical centres around the islands where you can get that done. So they've made it as easy as they possibly can for you. And all they ask is that you wear a mask and always socially distance in public places. And yeah, so the cost is, as I say, between $40 and $70. But from the UK and Europe, we're more likely to stay more than 5 nights. So I think we can reckon on it at $70 for our health visa. And if you need to direct anybody to that information or find it for yourselves, then you can see it on bahamas.com. And if you can remember /tourism reopening, but just remember bahamas.com and you'll be fine. You'll see the information on the website. We spoke to British Airways this week. Currently, if you look on the BA site, you should find that flights are loaded from the 17th of May onwards. But I think you're probably already aware that the way BA have been doing it is cancellation on a rolling basis. So if borders are still closed or travel restrictions are still in place, then they will cancel 2 to 3 weeks out. So you do need to keep an eye on that. But right now they've got 3 flights per week loaded from Heathrow, 2 of which are shared with Grand Cayman, which was the normal schedule. You fly to Nassau first, then the flight goes on to Cayman, then it comes back to Nassau, picks up, and then it comes back to London. And then one of those flights is shared with the Turks and Caicos Islands. So that means that the Turks route has been moved from Gatwick to Heathrow to be able to share with Nassau. But that's a temporary thing and it will go back to Gatwick eventually. So just also keep an eye out for that. It'll change. BA, like all of us, are watching the designations, whether we're a green light designation or other, will obviously enhance or dampen demand, and they will be watching all of that before making their final decisions about whether they're going to run a flight or not. So keep an eye on that. And finally, just to remind you, you can all this is for UK agents only at the moment. I'm trying to persuade the promotion board to let us do rewards in the USA and Canada as well. But right now we're currently offering £20 reward for a minimum 4-night stay, which means that you can encourage a person to perhaps go to centre. You could, in normal times, you could fly via Canada, via the USA, all sorts of different destinations in the USA, and then add on the Bahamas, or you could do that Sandals Centre for a few nights in Nassau, and then go to Exuma and experience that property there, and that's where the swimming pigs are located as well. So we've tried to make this as flexible so that it doesn't discourage you at all from being creative in how you sell the Bahamas. And for more information, pick up images and those maps, for example, you can see that through it all on ParadiseIsland.com. So that is it from me, and I am going to hand over to Nassau's newest exciting arrival, Megan at Margaritaville.
Very excited for this, Nadine. Here she comes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Margaritaville, the newest resort opening in Nassau. And this is actually one of our towers. We have 2 towers here. This one is actually open right now. The next main hotel tower won't be open until midsummer, but This is our lobby area. So the first thing you do when you get in is you sanitize. We have a little sanitization station right here. And the first thing that you do see when you walk in is the beautiful views of the harbor. So we're very intentional with giving all ocean view to both of the towers. And so, you know, you have this really, really beautiful view of the garden area of the harbor. We have a little mini putt area, pool and beach, and a lot of other little amenities for the kids. Excuse the background noise. And here in the back, we have our library, which is the perfect place just to lounge around with a good book. And you can still see little glimpses of the harbor and the pool and beach area. So it's super beautiful. And so this tower actually has around 129 residences. The main hotel will have about 150. So, you know, in total, we should have around 255. We'll have 2 fitness centers. This one is inside this tower and the other will be in the main hotel. And as of now, we have 2 FB outlets open. Joe Mercano, a grab and go, gelato, some pastries. We have a lot of retail items in here as well. Look at all those good pastries. Hi, ladies. And you can enjoy your coffee and tea right here on the terrace and just people watch for a bit. So we're gonna check out some rums. You'll see a lot of little lyrics around the resort from Jimmy Buffett. So this is his baby. And so he has a lot of, you know, very inspirational quotes on the walls throughout the hotel. So it's so warm and welcoming for our guests. So here is our 1-bedroom suite. So a lot of the rooms inside this tower are either studio suites or full 1-bedroom suites. So we're gonna take a walk into this space today. I wish I could live here. I'm always like begging them to give me a key. So this is the guest bathroom here. You also have a washer and dryer. And all of the rooms in this tower has a washer and dryer. It's a combo washer and dryer. So it's very convenient if you're on vacation and you don't want to go back home with you know, dirty clothes. We have a full kitchen here. Beautiful living area. Bedroom area, which is so, so nice. We have a walk-in closet. So if you're staying for an extended stay, this would be perfect for you. And then we have a full bathtub with a stand-up shower. And it's so convenient because, you know, this room is on the lobby floor. So you can, you know, just open your sliding door and just walk right out to the pool and beach area. A lot of outside seating. You just want to people watch like me when you're on vacation. You just want to scope it out. And all of our rooms are ocean views. So it's never a compromised view of like a parking garage or street view. A lot of foliage. This is our fire pit here. How are you guys loving the view? So we have this beautiful pool. We have a private beach access as well and a marina. So if you have a boat, it's perfect for clients and guests to just come on by and check it out. We have a little water feature for the kids. And that's the beach over there. Jacuzzi area. So like I said, this is the main tower. Our next tower is going to be open in the summertime. And that's where all of the good stuff is, we actually. We're going to have a water park. We're going to have 12 different restaurants and bars. Lots of things to do for the kids. All right. And this is actually the outside area of our JWB restaurant. So it's beautiful for brunch, or if you want to just do a really nice, intimate dinner. There's actually only two JWB restaurants in the world. And we're the second. The first is in Hollywood, Florida. So 2 restaurants, only 2 of its kind, JWB, and it's prime steak and seafood. So, we have a little bit of everything for everyone. I could just stay out there all day, honestly. It's just so beautiful. And we are back in the lobby area. It's very warm and relaxing. Very island chic. Say hi, Omika. Our beautiful front office team. And back in the library. So what does everyone think? Do you want to come down here and check it out?
Looks lovely. I'm jealous I'm not there.
We all want to come now. Can we go in the pool and have a margarita and a mojito and everything else?
Yes, please.
Yes. And
Lovely.
what I can't wait what I can't wait for the most in the main hotel is that we're gonna have a sky lounge. So super, super exclusive. And the views up there are phenomenal. So I can't wait for everyone to come down and check it out. And we're here waiting for everybody. So let's make it happen.
And we have a water park that's due to open. Can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
Yes, so we're gonna have a water park. We're gonna have a lazy river, a flow rider, a really, really large pool space. So it's really great for small kids or even adults that just like to be in the hustle and bustle of it. But that's set to open in the summertime. So perfect timing for the weather and all of that good stuff. And so our guests can really enjoy it.
What meal plans do you do, Megan?
At the moment, we are not all inclusive, but we do have 12 different restaurants and bars that are going to be, available for our guests. And that's going to range from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're going to have an Italian restaurant, Asian fusion restaurant. We have JWB, which is prime steak and seafood and sushi. So it's a little bit of everything for everybody.
Amazing.
So beautiful.
Is that your yacht in there? Is that the staff car park?
Yes, this is
this is my yacht, Nadine. It's mine.
We've been having a lot of boats come in, a lot. So to see them every day, I'm so jealous, and this person, they've been docked here for about 2 weeks now. But the marina is so close by. It's just the perfect place downtown. You're close to everything. Everything is in walking distance. You're close to the culture and the history of Nassau. So perfect location. And we made it so convenient for everybody. You don't really need to come off a property for anything.
Super. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So we've got a couple of questions. Are you going to put yourself in the hammock and relax, and then we'll do the questions and answers?
Yes, I'm gonna do that right now.
Good. Okay, so I think that everybody agrees that we all want to be there right now. So it's coming soon. We're going to get there very, very soon. We've got a couple of questions that have come through. Charlotte, I think you've been answering quite a few of the questions on the Q&A.
Yes, I've gone through and answered as much as I can, but if there's anything else, obviously pop it in there and I can go through some more.
Brilliant. Do you know the name of the spa products at the hotels?
I don't yet. It's not yet confirmed because it's all very new at the moment. So we haven't had that information, but as soon as we get it, it will be popped onto the website.
Super. How many rooms do you have at South Beach?
South Beach is small, so it's less than 100 rooms. I believe it's 95 rooms, so it's nice and small.
Perfect. Okay. So Neil's asked, is Margaritaville, sorry, a mouthful trying to say that, is it an all-inclusive resort? We've just covered it recently to say, no, it's not. Megan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you turn your video on? Because we can just see your name.
Yeah.
That's it, perfect. Can we see your face? That's it, even better. Okay, so just remind us the board basis at Margaritaville.
The board basis?
Yeah, half board, all inclusive, room only.
Oh, so it's room only. Well, we do have a lot of different outlets on property for our guests, but it's not all inclusive.
Okay, perfect.
But if you want for groups, we've done meal plans and try to work that into the price, but it's not really, something that we do on the regular.
Okay, no problem. Nadine, this one's for you. Are there any all-inclusive resorts on Paradise Island?
Yes, there are. There's actually two. Neither of them are members of the Nassau Paradise Island Promotion Board, but there is the Warwick Paradise Island, which is adults only, all-inclusive, really lovely hotel. And that's actually walking distance from the Margaritaville bar, which is on the other side by the bridge. And then there's also Rio Palace on Paradise Island on the other side of them, next door to Atlantis.
Super. We've got a question. Do any of the Bahamas resorts offer resort credits? I think this is more like a Mexican, Dominican Republic thing. I don't think necessarily they do them so much in Nassau, but have you heard of any, Nadine?
No, not really, no.
Oh, it's not because Nassau is a lot more, it's a completely different experience and vibe. It's very much, with a few all-inclusives, it really is a place that you can get out to and definitely get out and, you can go and sample the nightclubs and the bars and the restaurants, and it's a really, really cool place to be. I love it. I've just been chatting to Sarah in the chat and she's like, it's my dream to go here. And it really is an amazing place. So in terms of resort credit, no. Nadine, you may not know the answer to this. What is the cost of the mandatory COVID insurance if you have been fully vaccinated?
Well, they only announced it yesterday in the news. So, and I've been on the Bahamas website today. I've not seen any changes to the terms. So I think the thing is, it does include the most costly part of all of this is the insurance. And that is mandatory. So I wouldn't anticipate any change to the costs at the moment. And I'm not sure whether that second test, that fifth day rapid antigen test, will be necessary, unless Megan, you've heard anything in the news today. But I'm not seeing any reason why that would change.
Anything.
No.
So it's to keep posted at the moment, because with it just coming out yesterday, everything is going to potentially change. So just keep your eyes peeled. Yeah. We'll keep you informed. So yeah, I've had a couple of questions about that. I'm
constantly updating the program page, the homepage of our awards site. It's the nassaurewards.com. So I'm trying to make sure that is as up to date as it can be.
Super. There's a question for you, Megan. Is Margaritaville a new build?
Yes, we are all new, never been here before, completely modern and island chic, so all new.
Super. Do we have any bathtubs in the
Yes,
room?
we do. Yep, we do. We have bathtubs in the 1-bedroom suites. Those are standalone, and then we have the stand-up shower. But the rest of our rooms, like the studio suites, they have just stand-up showers.
Okay. If, for example, you know, there's a lot of cruise lines that come into Nassau, would it be open to the public or cruise line clients to come and spend the day with you? Do you have any packages like that?
At the moment, we don't want to really displace our guests. Probably we'll roll something out in the slower season, but it's not something that we're really big on. You know, we don't want to have everyone just coming in and displacing our paying guests. So I don't think it's going to happen. And if it does, it's probably going to be like in the slower season.
Yeah. Okay, super. Nadine, there's a question for you. So have we got any small hotels on Paradise Island?
Yeah, we have actually. I was just typing an answer to that. We've got the Sunrise Beach Club and Villas on the beach side, which is sort of between Atlantis and the Ocean Club, and also Bayview Suites. So they're both self-catering apartments, and they've got little mini marts on site. Sunrise has got a fabulous little bar and restaurant that a lot of local people go to as well, which I always think is a great endorsement of the food and so on, and it forms a great atmosphere and a brilliant place to meet people. Also, I mean, it's not small by some people's standards, but it's small by Nassau standards. The Comfort Suites is a great way to go to Nassau on a bit of a shoestring, on a budget, and the price includes a full American breakfast, and the rooms are oversized, so they're great for families, and you get full access to Aquaventure and all of the bars and restaurants of Atlantis Paradise Island, and you can sign everything to your room. And I like it in a way because it's more intimate. You can go join in all the hubbub of Atlantis and all the fun and excitement, but then you can also retreat in the late afternoon to just a little one quiet pool, sit, have a little drink at the swim up bar, back in your own safe haven. So it's a great way to experience all that sort of fun and liveliness.
Super. And in terms of getting a taxi from the airport to the hotels, is it pretty simple? Is it pretty, or do we have to pre-book?
Yeah, it's very simple. There's plenty of taxis at the airport, and you can also pre-book through any of the sort of transport providers that I'm not sure which ones travel agents might use, but you can. There's plenty of providers that do pre-booked transfers, but there's always plenty of taxis at the airport. And
can Nassau in general cater to kosher events like weddings or bar mitzvahs?
Yeah, I'm going to throw that over to Megan. You answer that one.
Yes. So it's we cater to everything actually. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, bachelorette parties, any type of celebration. We're here to support.
Super. And what are your main specialty restaurants?
Our main restaurants at the moment is JWB. It's one of my favorite places, honestly. I've eaten there, about 3 to 4 times a week. And it's not just because I work here, but it's excellent actually. And it's prime steak and seafood, and then we have sushi. So it's amazing. All of the chefs and the line staff there are amazing. They do a great job. And it's just a beautiful restaurant. It has the outside terrace area. You have some private dining area upstairs. So it's beautiful.
Super. And do you offer more than 1-bedroom suites, or is that your maximum?
So we actually have so I'm going to give you like an idea. The entry rooms are studio suites. They have the kitchenette. You have a washer and dryer, beautiful views of the harbor, private balcony. And then we have the 1-bedroom suite, which I showed you guys earlier. That's where I live in my head. And then we have the 2-bedroom suites. We also have 4-bedroom penthouse. So it's a little bit, we can cater to families or, business travelers, anyone that's just wanting to really be in a beautiful place and stay overnight.
Super. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got a few more questions, but I'm not going to ask them because I'm conscious of the time now. So I'm going to send a follow-up email and everybody will be copied in. So if you do have any specific questions you need to ask, please reach out to everybody. So we're going to do the fastest finger first. So every single person that has been on this webinar today will get an entry into the spin to win. And we'll announce this tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon on the My Booking Rewards Facebook page. So in order to get yourself 10 entries instead of just the one, we're going to do a fastest finger first. Now, if we all go to chat and if you change it to panelists and attendees so we can all see the answers, literally the first person with the correct answer will be entered 10 times into the spin to win. No guarantees you're going to win. You could still come away with nothing, but you've got a better chance than everybody else. So, so we've got the goodie bag. Nadine, how are we going to do this? Is Megan going to do the goodie bag or the £50 reward?
Well, Megan, you've got your own goodie bag, have you?
No.
It's your goodie
It's
bag.
my goodie bag. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. So Megan, you ask your question, and we'll do the £50 voucher for that.
Okay. Sounds great.
Okay. So if everybody goes to chat, and the question is, Megan.
The question is, what kind of food does JWB serve?
Okay, and the correct answer is it steak and seafood, or is it just steak?
Steak, seafood, and sushi.
Oh, hang on.
I saw somebody. They got it right.
Joyce. So Joyce was the first person. So you're entered 10 times into the spin to win for the voucher. Perfect. Nadine, you've got your goodie bag. If you can go with your question, and again, same basis, the fastest finger with the correct answer will win, will get the 10 entries.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Name the 3 resorts that make up Bahama.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Ooh.
Oh, you've all gone quiet.
Oh, no, just typing. So if we said Grand Hyatt, SLS and Rosewood, would that be correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Carol Smith, you listen every single time.
She's quick off the mark.
Brilliant, and lots of correct answers there. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, everybody. And last but not least, Charlotte, if you can remind us what your prize is, and then let us know what your question is.
So we've got a £50, $50 Amazon voucher. The question, I did say it twice, so I hope you caught it. What is the name of the new beach bar at Seabreeze Beach House?
Oh, wow, Donna.
Oh, y'all
You even
fast.
said the question. She got it straight away.
Yeah, but do you know why? It's because you kept saying it. And I got this, I knew this is what the answer was going to be. So
next
so
time
no
it's
wonder.
so obvious.
Yeah, no, you made it pretty obvious, but no, well done everybody. So yeah, Tipsy on the Beach, and Donna, you've been entered 10 times. So good luck everybody. So thank you once again for joining us on this week's Caribbean Corner. We are going to be live again from Nassau next week, so please do come and join us. A massive thank you to Nadine, Charlotte and Megan for your fantastic presentations today, and a big thank you to all of the agents that take the time to come and be trained to improve the knowledge. So it's much appreciated. Thank you, and we will see you next week.
Bye,
everyone.
Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Megan. Thanks, Charlotte.
Welcome.
Thanks, Nadine.